What do you want?
Look, I just wanted to
What the hell are you doing here, Jack? You got away with murder, wasn't that enough?
No charges have been filed against initial suspect Jack Manning, son of Sun publisher Todd Manning. I have a son. His name is Jack. Except I don't have a son. He has a son named Jack, and a daughter named Star, and an ex-wife named Blair, and a wife named Taya, and a house, and a car, and a newspaper, and a boatload full of money, because that son of a bitch stole my life!
What are you doing here, Jack? I don't want this to be a big deal or anything.
What does that mean?
I just wanted to say, what happened to your mom was...
What happened? Like you just watched?
No, that's not what I meant.
My mom walked into a trap that you set up. You made it happen.
I know, I'm sorry.
Is that a confession?
You know, Agent Kent, I'm sorry that I killed you. Because maybe you could have explained to me what the hell is going on. I'm gone for 8 years. I miraculously wake up and some loser has stolen my life. And the thing is, nobody noticed. Not Blair, not Taya, not Star. And who the hell are Sam and Danny? Somebody's got to help me out. Someone's got to help me make sense of this. Victoria Lord, publisher.
Look, I want to explain.
We're listening, Jack.
This was all a big mistake. None of it should have... Dad, how'd you find me?
GPS on your phone.
You know who's coming here?
This is between me and my son.
No, actually, it isn't. What are you doing here?
Let's go, Jack.
Wait, he came here to tell us something.
Hey, we're late for work.
I can't go yet.
Yeah, you can.
Let him talk.
We already talked about this, didn't we? About your job. It's never too early to think about your future.
No, Dad. I want to tell them. I have to say this. Look, I'm sorry.
He's sorry about your loss. And we're both sorry about your loss, even if it had nothing to do with us. Come on.
So what you came here to say?
What do you want from him? He told you he's sorry, right? Which is very nice of you, Jack. It really is. It's not going to help them, so let's go.
Wait. I have something to say to you.
I have a sister. Her name is Viki.
You're right, Manning. I saw your kid at the door, and I didn't want to hear anything he had to say. All I could think about was everything he had done to Shane this year.
He said he was sorry.
No, that's what I mean. He came here, he said that he was sorry, and I believed him. That had to have been hard. Especially because of the way that I went after you after they dropped the charges against you. I wasn't thinking straight then.
Well, that's understandable.
The truth is, John McBain would not have let Jack off the hook if he thought there was any chance that he could have committed that crime.
No, he wouldn't.
So this Brad kid took responsibility for what he did, and it's done. Nothing can bring Gigi back. You know, all Gigi ever wanted was to end all these problems between our kids. What do you say we end it now? Huh, Manning?
I have a sister. Her name is Viki. I can trust her above all others.
It's good, Rex.
Yeah. Gigi was tough, but she had a big heart. She was fair. She believed in giving people second chances, even if they screwed up before. She understood people made mistakes.
Yes, well, we should get going.
Bye.
How could you do that, Shane? Jack is the reason Mom's dead. You know that. The only reason he's walking around is because his dad has money.
That's right.
Isn't that why you wanted Clint's money in the first place? So that we can fight them?
Exactly.
Then how could you say that?
I didn't mean a word of that. Except for the part about how great Mom was.
How could you suck up to that jerk?
Because it puts Todd Manning exactly where I want him.
Can I trust you, Viki? guess I'm gonna have to. Because I need someone to make sense out of all this. I'm about to lose my mind. And I want my life back. And I know how I'm gonna get it. I have to find Viki.
Dad, why are we here?
Because your mother would have a conniption if we didn't show her that you're fine. But you were under no circumstances to tell her what you did. You understand me?
Dad, I didn't steal your car. I borrowed it.
Right, without a license. But I'm not talking about the car. You were about to confess just now, weren't you?
So?
So what did you think Rex was going to say? Hey, man, that's cool, no problem.
I don't know.
I do. You'd go to prison, Jack. You know, I'm not certain you understand how lucky you are in this situation. Anyway, no one's gonna know what you did, right? Rex and Shane want to move on, so do we.
Part of the plan, Shane. I want Todd and his evil little spawn relaxed. I want them to think that this is over.
Luke.
It's not. No. They look at us and they think that they've won, that we can't touch them.
Because that's what you want them to think.
Right. And now Jack and Todd will never see us coming.
I have a sister. Her name is Viki.
Let me go. This is harassment.
What'd he do?
Failure to signal. And for that, I'm arrested?
Officer Haskins takes traffic violations very seriously. Thank you, officer. However,
Yes?
well, perhaps we could overlook all that.
And how might we do that?
Let's talk about your buddy, Todd Manning.
Hey, sis. See my headline?
Good morning, Todd. Yes, I have the Sun right here.
Oh, you can't stand it, can you? My circulation is up. Reminds me, how's the banner doing? Still hemorrhaging readers?
The banner is just fine, thank you very much. Fortunately, I don't need sleaze to sell newspapers, and I actually save a great deal of money by not having to defend libel suits, such as the one David is going to slap on you.
Never gonna happen. Doreen's gonna kill him first.
Hey, Blair, I got your message. You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Where the hell do you get off helping my son get away with murder?
Hey, what are you looking at?
Nothing.
Hey, you know, this is a place of business. If you want to play video games or watch porn, do it on your own time. Get out of here.
I have a sister. Her name is Viki. I can trust her above all others.
I'm in here. Oh, are you coming with me to see Rex and Shane?
Well, I wasn't planning on it, but I was at the park today with Ryder and Bree, and I got to thinking. As disappointed as I am with Rex about how he handled Dad's transplant, he's family, and I don't want to deny Ryder and Bree a relationship with their uncle, just because my relationship with him right now is strained.
That's very kind. Dare I hope that that kindness extends to your sister?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Cut the crap, Taya. Todd told me that Jack caused Gigi's death and you helped cover it up.
I was defending your son. What did you want me to do? Throw him to the wolves?
I want him to face up to what he did and not have his innocent bought and paid for by Todd.
Well, then maybe you should have been there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that Todd probably was lying to me when he told me he reached out to you. This isn't your fault.
Yes, it is my fault.
Honey, this is on all of us. But for the record, I had no idea Todd was bribing Brad's father. And by the time I confronted him about it, it was too late.
Well, you know what? It may be too late for Jack, too. He's slipping away from me, Taya. And there's nothing that I can do to stop it. Every day, he seems less and less like the boy that I raised, and more like Todd.
Jack, you have to stop doing this, man.
What? Is reading against the law now?
The last time you read about Gigi Marasco, you almost confessed to Rex and Shane. You're lucky you're not behind bars. Okay? Just forget about it. Put her behind you.
How am I supposed to forget? Did you forget what you did to Marty Saybrook?
Now, I'll tell you what. If you start to feel the pressure again, you let me know, and we'll deal with it together, okay? We're in this together. And I'm not saying that just because I'm your father. You know, I covered for you. If you confess, McBain will nail us both, right?
I'm not here because I failed to signal, am I? I think you brought me here to enlist me in your vendetta against Todd Manning.
Sit your ass down. There's no vendetta. I'm a cop, he's a sociopath. There's the conflict. But you know, you said you wanted to tell me something about Manning. Coffee?
No, thank you.
I just want you to know that I know that he probably promised you something, maybe even threatened you. But you should know, Manning's all talk, all right? He can say anything, he can do anything. He can't hurt you and he can't stop you.
Bad things happen to people who make me angry. I thought you knew that.
So, what is it I should know? And why doesn't Manning want me to know it?
Okay? We understand each other?
Yeah, but Mom always says...
Why would you listen to what your mother has to say? Was she there when you got arrested? Did she keep you out of jail? No, she did not. Listen, I am the only person in the world you can trust. I'm the only one who can keep you safe. You understand me? What's this? No.
I think maybe I wouldn't feel so lost if Jack just showed the slightest sign of remorse. But he doesn't. I just feel like maybe, he just needs something to jumpstart his heart.
Do you have something in mind?
Well, I was thinking maybe I would take him over to, Gigi's funeral. But then I thought, well, that's just going to cause a big scene.
Yeah, I don't think that would be such a good idea. That'd do more harm than good. But,
What?
well, maybe if the two of us went to offer our condolences, it might make us feel a little better.
What's wrong?
I was about to close a deal and some company stole it right out from under me.
Well, who? Who stole what?
Shut up! Clean that stuff up! Hey, some Japanese company took a satellite I wanted. So I want you to find out what the hell Origami Cogs is, who owns them, okay? So we can start paying them back.
Is it done? Good. Who cares what happens to it? It can fall out of orbit for all I care. Just as long as Todd Manning doesn't have it. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
No? So why were you so eager to tell me last night?
But I was drunk last night. I was so drunk that I blacked out. I don't even remember going to Roadie's.
I never said we were at Roadie's.
But Roadie's is your establishment. Therefore, it would be logical to conclude that that is where I encountered you.
Thanks, Spock.
If that's all.
I'll tell you what. If you remember what it is you want to tell me, you know where to find me.